Hey there, everybody, all you sports fans out there in YouTube land. Coming to you today, this is a good sport talking about college football, one of my favorite topics. I can't wait for this season to start. It's going to be a good one. Yesterday, I talked about, it was late when I did it, but I talked about the American Football Conference and my predictions for that conference. Today, we're going to talk about Conference USA. This is one of the tougher conferences to predict because there's a lot of talent there that nobody knows about, but there's a lot of talent on each and every one of these teams, and whoever puts it together first and makes it through can do some special things. And there's a lot of different philosophies in these smaller conferences because some of them want to play the big boys, make a big paycheck, but you play a couple of big boys and you get beat by 50, and it shakes the kids' confidence. And but if you play some other no names, you don't make any money, and you don't have any money to pay for some of the things your team needs and your school needs. So it's a fine line, and it's hard to figure out which one they're going to do and how they're going to do it. But you know what? It's a lot of good football here in Conference USA. We're going to start out in the East. 7, Old Dominion. Old Dominion is not going to have a very good team this year, I don't think. They're not going to have a lot of wins. They're going to fight hard and they're going to play hard, but I just don't see it for them. They're going to struggle this year. This one's kind of sad. Western Kentucky, they're gonna struggle too. But I think a few years ago they had a pretty good team, and I think they were doing a good job of recruiting. And I don't know if it was just a little slump or what, but I would like to see Western Kentucky do a lot better than what they are. But I have them picked 6th in the East in Conference USA. 5, I got Charlotte. Some people are going to disagree. Some people think they're better. Some people think they're worse. I have them kind of towards the middle of the pack and high. I don't know if 5 is too high, too low. We'll see in a few weeks, huh? Florida Atlantic. I think Florida Atlantic could be better than what they are, but I have them picked 4th. There's a lot of talent in that state, so I think if you're a Florida team, you got a shot, but I just don't know that Florida Atlantic's going to be much higher than that. They could make a bowl, though, but they're going to be one of those teams that's on the cusp, I think, of making a bowl this year. Middle Tennessee, I think they're 3rd, and I think they're going to make a bowl, or at least be eligible for a bowl. Not always make it, but they're going to be eligible. And they're going to be a tough team in the conference. Marshall, I picked them 2nd, and I think that they're going to be fighting for that conference championship. You might see them in the top 25 every now and then. I don't know. It just depends on how things go for them. Florida International, I think, is going to have a breakout year. I think they're going to be competitive with anybody, and I think that they're gonna surprise some people that kind of go to sleep on them. I think that they got a shot at being one of the best teams of the non-Power 5 conferences. So that's what I see in the East. Out in the West, Rice. Not crazy about Rice for dinner. Not crazy about Rice in football. Just not going to be very good. It's going to be a tough year for Rice. UTEP, University of Texas El Paso. That's a tough school, tough situation. I just don't see them having it this year. They went through a streak a couple years ago where they lost. I think they lost every game. I think they're going to be better than that, but I just don't see them being real good or very competitive this year. So I see them finishing 6th. Southern Mississippi, I think they're a hard-nosed team. Got a shot at the playoffs. Got a shot at bowls, but things going to have to come together for them. I think University of Texas San Antonio finishes 4th, and I think it's going to be they're going to be improved, but I don't think that they're going to be quite in the next group of people. They're gonna struggle against the top teams in the conference. I think 3rd, Louisiana Tech. That's going to be a good team. I think they're going to have to show some things and prove themselves, because they didn't have a bad year last year, but I don't think that they're quite going to win the conference, but they're going to give some people some headaches, and they're going to be, I think they should be bowl eligible. UAB. Those of you who don't know, this is a great story. They didn't have football there for a while. Politics. Don't get me started. I don't like talking politics. Gets my blood pressure up. But they lost their program for a little bit, got it back, and really surprising people, honestly. I think they're going to finish 2nd next year with a shot at the championship. I think the cream of the crop is going to be North Texas, and I think North Texas is going to win the conference outright with beating Florida International for the championship. I may be partial. I may go to a North Texas game this year. They're just south in Denton, Texas, not very far. I may have to go to one of those games. That might be fun. Son, if you're watching, he lives in Arlington. Maybe we need to go pick up a North Texas game. That might be a little bit fun this year. That's Conference USA for today. Let me look and see what the preview is for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to talk Mid-American Conference. And I'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a great one. Like, subscribe, unlike me if you don't agree. But let's talk sports. And let me know what you think. Who's going to finish first? Who's going to finish last? Give me your predictions as well. All right. You guys have a good one.